Road warrior was a term used to refer to a traveling sales professional, but now it can mean anyone who travels extensively for work. In the construction industry in particular, workers often need to travel great distances to get to various job sites, and this requires extended stays away from home. In some cases, these sites are permanent locations, and the travel becomes part of their lifestyle. The top sources of stress for those working away from home are lack of sleep, especially during the transition between locations, feelings of isolation and separation from family and friends. Too much time away from home due to work has consequences. 70% say it can result in a failed marriage or relationship and difficulty parenting from afar, and 54% mention dealing with rebellious children. Chores and tasks that need to be done at home. When you are only home for a couple of days, you are trying to make the most of that time with your family and friends. Long hours on the job site may leave little energy at the end of the day to maintain a healthy lifestyle, eat healthy, or work out. An increase in the number of nights away from home for work was equated to poorer behavioral and mental health outcomes. Compared with those away for 1 to 6 nights a month for work, those who were away 21 or more nights per month were more likely to smoke, report trouble sleeping, be sedentary, score above clinical thresholds for alcohol dependence, mild or worse anxiety and depression symptoms. As well, studies on the links between mobility and physical health indicate that cardiovascular health, sexually transmitted infections, transportation injuries and fatalities, and occupational injury and illness may be important health concerns for the Canadian mobile worker. Let's take a look at the key potential outcomes of working away from home. Mental symptoms, which can include increased irritability and moodiness, snapping or losing control, sensitivity and defensiveness, forgetfulness and lack of concentration, which can lead to poor quality of work, injuries and accidents, lack of motivation, and depression. Physical symptoms are often sleepiness, loss of energy and chronic fatigue, gastrointestinal disorders such as constipation, upset stomach, and diarrhea, as well as obesity due to eating out and not making healthy choices or active choices. Cardiovascular. Increased risks of high blood pressure and heart attacks due to poor diet, increased smoking, and fewer leisure activities. Increase in colds and flus, headaches, lack of sex drive, substance use such as caffeine, alcohol, and drugs. When it comes to work, working away from home may lead to burnout and illness, which can lead to absenteeism, risk for accidents and safety violations, productivity and efficiency issues, increased negativity, and turnover. Relationships. Finally, but perhaps most stressful, is the isolation and separation from family and community. Research has found that both mobile workers and their spouses identified lengthy absences and the non-standard work hours as a significant strain on their relationships. A landmark survey showed that lack of social connectedness predicts vulnerability to disease and death above and beyond traditional risk factors such as smoking, high blood pressure, and decreased physical activity. Disruption in relationships, family, and social life can result in social isolation when working away from home. Family events may be missed. Meeting other people can be a particularly difficult challenge. A lack of energy and fatigue prevents many remote workers from having enough energy to have a social life. So, what help is there? We will explore strategies to help you be successful in maintaining or improving your mental and physical well-being and the well-being of your relationships while working away from home.